Hey, it's Michael with Songbird in the Orchid, and welcome back. This is week 2 of our herpetological studies here at Panthera Sanctuary. And so I wanted to share with you this guy. Part of the reason they do the surveys is they want to look at different lakes and swamps within the reserve to figure out which species are distributed where. So they do these weekly. They don't want to do it more than weekly because they don't want to over disturb the wildlife. But a weekly monitoring will allow them to kind of figure out the distribution, which ones are calling. This is one that we got last night, and this is a monkey frog, and he's a little sleepy obviously because he is nocturnal, but let's see if he wakes up and starts moving a little bit. One of the things, this guy, it's hard to not get captured by these frogs when you see them. They are just absolutely stunning and wonderful. This monkey frog, named that way because he's got an opposable thumb and he actually climbs up the branches like a monkey would. But this guy is real popular in the pet trade, and as with anything with orchids, reptiles, plants, birds, you know, the pet trade, there can be a lot of illegal poaching, which is, you know, a real hard thing on the native wildlife. There is a sustainable way to be able to have a pet trade without getting into the poaching, but that's always a real fine line, and so that's something that has been a hard thing to try and resolve. There are ways to possibly do it, but this one doesn't do very well in captivity because you can't really mimic the ecological niche that you see out here in the Amazon rainforest in a small terrarium. And so as much as you might want to have this gigantic guy, I'll try and post a recording of his call because he has just been my favorite little guy all week. Oh, he's half asleep already. It is something that's, as with anything in nature, it's a tough balance to figure this all out. So that's some of the stuff that they're looking at in terms of the studies. I've already done a video earlier about some of the other things we caught, and I'll have links below with some of the species and some details on those species. So thanks again for supporting Songbird. Your support helps make work like this possible. Thanks.